The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Good evening from the Convo. The 10th-ranked Hiland Hawks with a record of 22-4. They won 7 games in a row. They're going for their 3rd regional championship in the last 3 seasons, their 12th regional championship in their school's history. They're taking on the Western Indians with a record of 24-2. They won 16 straight. They're going for their first regional title since 1968. It's all for the right to move on to the state semifinals. They'll be next Saturday, March 19th, against either Richmond Heights or St. Thomas Aquinas. Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling. They're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Smith Barnes Funeral Home in Sugar Creek can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it's a simple, elaborate, traditional, or a unique ceremony, Smith Barnes Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-852-2141. Smith Barnes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Hiland Hawks.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Do your New Year's resolutions involve becoming a better saver? CSB can help with that. Our website provides tips and guides for getting started, and our Money Manager tool within online banking will help keep you on track. The budget tool creates a custom plan based off your last 3 months of spending, helping to tailor your budget to your lifestyle. Let CSB help you find success in sticking to your budget. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Hi, this is Brent Schrock from Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. We love trees and the beauty of our rural community, but trees near our power lines is our number one reason for power outages. That's why your cooperative spends over $1 million a year to trim trees near our right-of-ways. Vegetation management is a proactive approach and a key component to our commitment to provide safe and reliable electricity to our members. So next time you plant a tree, look up, make sure the tree is shading your house and not our lines.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hobburns Insurance and Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobburn from Hobburns Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobburns Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobbrunsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Alongside Hiland Hawks in basketball, Coach Marsh Slayball coming off that double overtime victory on Tuesday, of course, defeating Newark Catholic Mark. And, of course, both teams hitting huge shots all night long. And it seemed like, as always, your guys kind of stepped it up when they had to, when it mattered most.
Yeah, just, boy, it was there were a number of times where we thought we were down and out, and kids just stepped up, made huge shots, and then got big stops down the stretch, big rebounds. So, yeah, you need games like that. We've had a bunch of them, and, to get to our ultimate goal, you're going to have a few of those.
You mentioned rebounding would be a key in that game, and at halftime, of course, they had more rebounds than you guys did. How much was that an emphasis as you saw that here in the second half where you guys really kind of stepped it up to the boards?
Yeah, that was one of our biggest points of emphasis second half. We were getting out rebounded first half, and then our guys they were unbelievable in the second half. We felt like that was probably the biggest key to the game.
He had a nice run at the end of that third quarter, kind of controlled things at that point, but of course things kind of shifted in the fourth. They scored the first 13 of the first 15 points of the fourth quarter. What kind of changed for them in that fourth quarter?
Well, we turned it over. That was one thing. We had a couple bad turnovers, and then Cantor just hit shots with a hand in his face, and a great player like he is, just we let him get a couple easy ones, and that was a big mistake. But yeah, we had 15 turnovers, and that's something to look for tonight. We've got to do a lot better job.
Cantor, as I mentioned, terrific player, hit some big shots as well that night. But again, when you come down at the end of the regulation, obviously, that second overtime especially, those situations, guys hit those big shots.
Yeah, Sammy hit one in regulation. Dylan hit a huge one there in that second overtime. And, that's, again, to win those big games, you need kids to make plays. And fortunately, that's what our guys did.
You mentioned the turnovers here. Is that kind of one of the things you take away from that game, Mark, in terms of maybe the things that you have to improve upon as far as tonight is concerned?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing we need to be better at. That and our transition defense. Transition early, we gave up way too many layups. And, these games, it's so tough. If you give up easy hoops to the other team, boy, it puts you behind the eight ball a little bit. So, those are two of our big points of emphasis tonight. Just not turn the ball over and just making them work really hard for everything they get.
As far as your opponent is concerned, the Western Indians, of course, you got a chance to watch them in their win over Lucasville Valley the other night. What stood out to you about this team?
Well, it's like looking in the mirror almost. They're a lot like us. Their kids are scrappy, play extremely hard, really get after it defensively, execute their sets. They're not big. They're a lot like us, same size, and just, I have a lot of respect for them. They're a really good team, and I think we're two really evenly matched teams.
You mentioned evenly matched, and of course both teams can say this now, but you always talk about that first game over here over at Athens. Just getting that first game under your belt, how big is the difference what you've seen in past years to play that second game?
Yeah, it's just a different atmosphere, even just where the scoreboards are and things like that. It's just a completely different atmosphere from what you're used to, and you hope you can settle in and just kind of play your game here tonight on night two.
different venue last year, but of course the regional finals last year, just a few points shy, capturing that regional finals. How much of that can have been a motivator throughout the season, and for these guys to remember that from a season ago being in this spot?
Yeah, I hope it's a motivator. I hope it just our experience helps. I think I've said this before. I think this is the highest pressure game that a high school kid can play in. This is the one that to get you to where everybody wants to get to. So I hope that experience just helps our guys relax a little bit tonight.
Mark, thanks for your time. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of Hiland Hawks head basketball coach Mark Schlabo.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Have you been thinking of your next business meeting, wedding, family get-together, or the holidays? Log Cabin Catering can take care of all that. Call Linda today at 330-231-4913, and she can customize their menu to meet your needs. They offer a full menu including soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, main and side dishes, casseroles, and don't forget about dessert. Check out their website at www.logcabincatering.com.
Is your business making the most out of your company vehicles? Heritage Signs can turn your trucks, cars, or semis into mobile billboards that advertise for you wherever they are traveling. They offer window graphics, magnets, decals, or a full custom wrap. Quality workmanship to make your company vehicles look their best and work for you. Visit their Facebook page. Stop in or call 330-893-3011. Located at 4562 State Route 39, Millersburg, next to the Holmes County Flea Market in Berlin.
A single-family home located at 592 School Street in Tuscarawas is listed for sale by Coppin Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $142,000. This property was built in 1997 and has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths with 1,976 square feet in the Eckhart subdivision within the Indian Valley Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Jake Schlabo at 888-852-4111 or check it out at CoffinRealty.com.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at Keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at Keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Sarah with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having exterior rodent control done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep rodents out. We could set you up with a service where we install rodent stations and check them on a monthly or bi-monthly service, where quality service still counts. Call Holmes Pest Control, 330-674-9094, or toll free 1-866-674-7198.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
And also in the Division 4 Southeast 1 district, it was Western was the 12 seed in that district, and Western would win over the number 21 seed Eastern 60-34 before defeating number 5 seed White Oak 46-40 to capture the sectional title. And then in the district semifinals, they would go down to the 4 seed Lucasville Valley 79-35 to knock them out of tournament play. Of course, they would avenge that loss this year in that regional semifinal game, but knocked out in the district semifinals from a season ago. Hiland, of course, would go on from the district where they would win in the regional semifinals last season over at Southeastern High School, defeating Trimble by a score of 56-48, and then would fall in the regional finals to Glenwood by a score of 44-39 in that regional title game. It would be Botkins who would go on to win the Division 4 state championship last year. They defeated Columbus Grove in the state finals last season 60-44. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
When you found the perfect home, you want the same for your home loan process. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our lenders stay accessible, communicate often, and help you understand what's happening every step of the way. Talk with one of our lenders today to determine the options that are available to you and your family. We want to help you find a home loan that works. Our focus is on the details so that you can focus on moving in. In other words, we check all the boxes so you can unpack yours. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 422885.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Home is not a place. It's not something you can touch. Home is a feeling, and Danbury is home. Here at Danbury Senior Living, we offer comfort, support, and security for the next chapter in life for you or your loved one. Our team members form lifelong bonds with our residents and their families. When it's time to take the next step, stop by our communities in Millersburg and Worcester for a tour. Visit DanburySeniorLiving.com for more information. We can't wait to meet you.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. They have a 10-pound bag of genuine Idaho potatoes for $4.88, 1 pound Florida red ripe strawberries, and 1 pipe plump blueberries for $2.88, and Smith's Premium Ice Cream for $3.48. They also have Butterball 85% lean ground turkey for $2.99, Nathan's Beef Franks for $3.99, 31 to 40 count cooked cocktail shrimp for $7.99 a pound, red snapper fillets for $11.79 a pound, and 16-ounce package of tender baby bay scallops for $7.39. Plus, enter the Win Your Height in the Smith's Ice Cream Contest at Roadie's IGA.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Coming to Akron East on the first game of the year, 56-44. Also had a 48-39 loss to Western Reserve Academy and a 51-40 overtime loss at home to Indian Valley as well. And also lost to Downton late in the season by 1 point at 61-60. Hiland has now won coming into this contest. Now on the roll here for this Hawks team as they won 8 games in a row. They have a record of 22-4 on the season for the Hawks. For Western Indians, they have a record of 24-2, and just 2 losses for them on the year. They were back-to-back. Lost back on December 14th at Glenwood, 47-42, and then came back and lost at Sims Valley after that, 60-58. But since then, they have won 16 straight. As for that Western team, they actually would play Glenwood again later in the year on January 21st. Lost to them by 5 points at their place, but then at home, they defeated Glenwood 69-29. A big difference in that second meeting with Glenwood, and they have won 16 straight, a record of 24-2 on the year for this Western team. Western is averaging 61 points per game offensively. Hiland is averaging 54 a game. Defensively, the Hawks allowing 42.9 points per contest, while the Indians give up 40.4 a game on the defensive end. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM. Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
In business since 1979, Schlabach Printers, headquartered in Sugar Creek, is proud to be your one-stop shop for print and design services. They are ready to help with the design, layout, and printing of any projects you have. Schlabach Printers produces their work on site and operate multiple in-house presses to complete a full range of services. Schedule an appointment to discuss your business branding needs, from logo design to catalogs, photography, banners, and more. Call 330-852-4687 or visit the shop on Route 93 between Sugar Creek and Baltic. They're open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and 24/7 online at schlabachprinters.com.
There's a strong demand for properties, and now is a great time to sell. Steve Mogg of Kaufman Realty and Auctions has 24 years of full-time experience focused on representing sellers by auction or listing in homes and surrounding counties. Steve looks forward to working with you to get your property sold at top dollar. Call Steve today at 330-763-4769. That's 330-763-4769.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
For the Hiland Hawks out of this season's Division IV Tournament Trail, of course, they won their sectional title in overtime, defeating the 8-seed TCC. Hiland, of course, the 2-seed in the East District. They won 61-56 in OT. Then another overtime win in the district semifinals at Cambridge. They won that game over the 5-seed Monroe Central, 50-46 in overtime. Then captured the district title over the number 3-seed Malvern, defeating them for a second straight year in the district championship game by a final score of 50-36. On the other end for Western this season in the Division IV Southeast 1 district, and for the Indians, they were the 4 seed in that district. And for Western, they would win their first tournament game, capturing the sectional title over the 20-seed Miller by a score of 69-37. Won the district semifinal game over the 5-seed Federal Hockey, 66-60. And then a win over the top seed Gloucester Trimble. In the district title game, they defeated them by a score of 56-40 to capture the district championship. And then on to the regional semifinals, where they won over Lucasville Valley and avenging their loss last year when they fell to them in their district tournament trio. They would defeat them this year in the regional semifinals by a score of 63-55. Hiland a winner, of course, over Newark Catholic in double OT, 63-62 to match up with Western tonight in the regional championship game. Winner of this game moves on to the state semifinals. It'll be next Saturday morning, 10:45 at Dayton University at UD Arena to take on either 4th-ranked Richmond Heights or St. Thomas Aquinas. Those two teams are facing each other tonight over at Campton Fieldhouse, also tonight at 7 o'clock. Hiland going for their 3rd regional title in the last 4 years, in their 12th regional title in their school's history. Western has not won a regional title since 1968, and they won it also back in 1942. That 1968 team actually was coached by the grandfather of the head coach this year of this Western team. So Hiland taking on Western tonight to Troy, and this should be a really good matchup. As Mark Stable said, very even matchup in terms of the two teams.
Yeah, looking at these guys on paper, they match up very well. Western comes in with their 3 forwards that average in double figures, couple guards that score 8 points a game. So they got good balance on that side. Hiland's got good balance. They match up well, both good defensively. This will be a great game, Matt.
It certainly should be. We'll take a break, and Troy Fritz will be back around with tonight's starting lineups. Then the opening tip on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-thru to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. Starting tonight for the visitors on the scoreboard, the 25-2 Western Indians. They'll go with 5'5" senior guard Reed Brewster, a 5'10" freshman guard Drew Hagee, a 6' 3" senior guard in Colton Miller, 6' senior forward Noah Witt, and a 6' junior forward in Chase Carter for the Western Indians. And for the Hiland Hawks, they'll go tonight with their normal. They'll go with 6' sophomore guard Sammy Detweiler, the 5'8" senior guard and Grant Miller, a 6'1" senior guard Tony Yoder, 6'2" senior forward and Chris Shetler, and the other forward is a 6'2" senior Caden Miller for Hiland.
Hiland Hawks, the 10th ranked team in Division 4, a record of 22-4. They've won 7 games in a row. They're coached by Mark Schlebel. In his 17th year, they're going for their 3rd regional title in the last 4 seasons. And for the Western Indians, a record of 24-2. They've won 16 in a row. They're coached by Doug Williams. They're going for their 1st regional title since 1968 for the Western Indians team. Tonight's starting line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They'll pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-1483. Mac Way alongside Troy Fritz. Broken Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And also we're video live streaming the game tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages as well. Don't miss that. Extra cameras also, in fact, Casey tells me, just for the occasion tonight, so it should be a great video for this evening. Toss is underway. It'll be won by Hiland going right to left in the first half from the convo. Pass goes left wing. Over to Shetler, out top to Caden Miller. Dribbles it to the foul line. Hands off to Detweiler. Bump to the foul line. Head fake. Pass to the side goes to Shetler. He'll bank it up and in. Off the assist from Detweiler. Hiland strikes first. A 2-0 lead. And that'll be Western across the timeline going left to right with it here in this first half. Pass goes to Brewster. High on the right side. Back in the right wing goes to Hagee. Holds onto it. Hagee looking. Guarded by Detweiler. Dribbles it now high on the right side. The 5'10" freshman guard. Averaging 6.5 a game. Pass goes to the right wing. Received now by Chase Carter, the 6'2" junior forward. Backs it into the right block. Shot by Carter off the last. Going to be no good. Rebound ripped down by Sammy Detweiler. Hiland basketball, 2-0 lead. Here's Tony Yoder across the timeline. To the baseline. Shot by Yoder up. Going to be no good. Rebound batted around. Finally pulled down by Chase Carter. Western basketball down 2-0. Pass by Brewster inside. Batted away. Out of bounds off of Hiland. And will stay with Western.
Western getting out in front of run a little tempo on there. They like to get out in the fast break and run.
Just a minute into the first quarter. 2-0 Hiland. Brewster inbounds inside the paint. Grabbed now by Colton Miller. Backs it into the paint. Miller shot up. Going to be no good. Rebound grab by Chase Carter. Bumped out of bounds off the hands of Tony Yoder. It'll stay with the Indians. So Western to inbound the basketball beneath their own backboard. Reed Brewster, 5'10" senior guard, averaging 6.8 a game and 3.5 rebounds. Inbounds to the right block. Goes over to Noah Witt, who missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by Caden Miller. Hiland ball. Here's Tony Yoder across the timeline and a 2-point lead. Yoder to the corner, backs it up. Pass goes out top. Caden Miller. His three-pointer top of the key going to be off the mark. Rebound goes over the backboard. It'll go back to Western. Little shout out to Alice Horsberger. She's a longtime Hiland Hawks fan. Used to have reserve seats to the Hiland games for many years, and she's watching the game on YouTube. Not able to come to the game tonight. We appreciate Alice Horsberger tuning in and watching the game tonight.
Absolutely. Alice, enjoy the game.
Love those longtime Hiland Hawks fans. It'll be the drive. Pass right wing goes to Brewster for Western. Back at the left point, the Chase Carter. Here's the drive by Hagee to the foul line. Kicks the left wing back to Carter. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Chase Carter gives Western their first lead at 3-2.
Chase Carter.
Hiland has the basketball, down by a point. Here is Grant Miller across the timeline. Shovels it back to the right wing, Tony Yoder. Yoder dribbles it to the top of the key. On the right wing, back to Grant Miller. Out top, Tony Yoder. Directing traffic, takes it to the right side. Now the right block inside to Caden Miller, but the pass goes wide and out of bounds. That's a turnover, the first on the Hawks.
Looking for Cade Miller down the low block. He was there, just let him a little bit too far, but I like Hiland trying to go inside early.
Western with the basketball up 3-2, 5.5 to play in the first quarter. Brewster across the timeline, pass, batted away, stolen by Grant Miller. To the front court, goes to Shetler. He'll save it, no, goes out of bounds. So Hiland, good steal by Grant Miller, but too strong in the pass, the second Hiland turnover. That was the first on Western. And it will be Noah Witt to inbound. He does so to Reed Brewster. Again, tight defense by Grant Miller. Brewster in the backcourt. Dribbles it now across the timeline. Takes it high on the left side. Picks it up too soon. Pass goes to the right point to Chase Carter, though. Holds onto it. Guarded by Caden Miller. Carter dribbles it to the foul line. Kicks the left wing. Grabbed by Haggie. Out top to Carter. On the right point goes to Noah Witt. Right wing Brewster. To the right block. Back to Chase Carter. Knocked loose. Stolen away by Chris Shetler for the second Western turnover. Now Shetler has it across the timeline. Dribbles it out top. Hiland down by 1. Handoff right wing goes to Tony Yoder. Into the corner goes to Shetler. Shetler dribbles it. Picks it up. Out top goes to Detweiler. He'll grab it near the midcourt line. Now to Grant Miller. Left corner, Caden Miller. Dribbles it to the left wing. Spins around. To the left block. His shot up, going to be good, but wave it off. He gets called for traveling, running into his teammate Chris Shetler. That's the third Hiland turnover.
Yeah, Hiland's floor spacing a little bit out of sync on that series right there, Matt.
Reminder to stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. Brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA. We'll have those area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. It'll be Western with the basketball, still up by 1, 3-2. Brewster across the timeline. Hands it off to the left wing. Goes to Colton Miller. Pass inside to Chase Carter. Deflected away, grabbed by Haggie. Haggie lost it, stolen back away by Tony Yoder, the third Western turnover. Good defense both sides. Hiland ball down 3-2. 4:20 to play in the first. Grant Miller pass throws left to the foul circle to Tony Yoder. Nice pass inside, goes to Detweiler. Head fake. His shot up going to be blocked, but he's going to draw a foul. Sammy Detweiler to the foul line now, the shoot 2.
That's a great move by Sammy, getting them defenders off their feet, drawing the foul. There's basketball IQ, Matt.
Certainly is. The first team foul on Western, and that foul called on Chase Carter, his first personal foul. Sammy Detweiler, used to see him knocking it down for 3. That time draws the foul inside. He'll bury the free throw. Detweiler has his first point. We're tied up at 3 apiece, first tie. Sammy Detweiler is averaging just under 11 points per game and 3.5 rebounds during the tournament trail. And he is now 3 of 5 for the charity stripe during the postseason run. Here's the free throw up, going to be knocked down, makes it both. He has 2 points. Hiland back in the lead for a second time at 4-3. Western basketball, 4 minutes to play. First quarter, pass by Colton Miller, goes into the hands of Witt high on the left. Out top to Chase Carter, dribbles it to the right wing. Into the corner now, grabbed by Miller. Right block to Chase Carter, his layup is going to be good. Little give and go, Chase Carter has 5 points, 5-4 lead for Western. Third lead change, full court pressure is on. Hiland ball with Chris Shetler across the timeline. Dribbles it high on the right side against Witt. Shetler now to the top of the key, now to the foul line. Races inside, goes crashing in there. Some contact, and going to be a foul called. It's going to be a charge on Chris Shetler. And that'll be the first team foul on Hiland. Shetler has his first. Hiland also picking up their 4th turnover. And it'll be Indians with the basketball. Here's the dribble at 3/4 court by Colton Miller. Pass into the front court by Chase Carter now high on the right side. Working against Alex Yoder in the game now. 3-pointer for the left wing, going to be up no good by Colton Miller. Rebound out top, chased down by Alex Yoder. Hiland ball down by 1. Shetler to the front court. On the left wing, the handoff goes to Dylan Weaver now in the game. Kicks it high on the left over to Grant Miller. Spins around to the foul line. Kicks the right wing to Detweiler. Drive, lane. His pass goes to Shetler. He'll back it in. Inside the paint, shot by Shetler is up no good. Rebound grab by Colton Miller. Indians basketball up by 1. To the front court goes to Brewster on the right wing. Out top of the hands of Noah Witt. Back in the left corner, juggled and grabbed by Haggie. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Haggie dribbles it, left wing, picks it up, shovels it out top to Carter. Has it inside, goes to cutting Reed Brewster. Back in the corner, here's the drive by Haggie. Dumps it inside under the bucket, goes to Witt. His shot rejected by Alex Yoder. He got the rebound. Hiland ball down 5-4. 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Grant Miller across the timeline. His pass to the corner goes to Weaver. Weaver to the left wing. Spins around, shot left hand off the glass, and good. Weaver, what a move. Hiland, a 1-point lead.
Yeah, nice reverse spin to the left. That's a great move by Dylan Weaver.
That's the 4th lead change. Western basketball on the left wing. Here's Colton Miller. Dribbles it to the foul line, out top to Chase Carter. Dribbles the right wing, now pass goes behind his teammate Drew Haggie, who cut inside. The pass went out, the 4th turnover on Western.
Yeah, Weaver got that basket courtesy of that great block on the other end by Alex Yoder, coming in playing great defense off the bench.
Certainly is. At the conclusion of the contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Hiland ball, a 6-5 lead. Grant Miller, pass goes left corner, goes to Weaver. Weaver left wing, now a three-pointers up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound to the floor, chased down by Colton Miller. Western basketball, down 6-5. 2 minutes to play in the first. On the left point, Chase Carter. Back in the left wing, grabbed by Haggie. Dribbles it to the foul line. Cross-court pass now to Haggie. Goes out top of the hands now of Noah Witt. Dribbles it, spins around to the foul line. Lane, layup by Witt off the glass, and good. Nobody stopped him. Now a 7-5 lead for Western.
Yeah, Witt saw the opening on the right side and took it.
That's his first two, the fifth lead change. Hiland basketball. Here's Tony Yoder high on the right. Now to Grant Miller out top. Left wing, Dylan Weaver. Minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Cross-court pass goes to Shedler high on the right side. Shedler out top. Pass aside to Alex Yoder. His layup off the glass and good. Hiland back out on top, 8-7.
Alex Yoder getting some quality minutes here right off the bench for Hiland.
And lead change number 6. Alex Yoder, his first two of the first quarter. Western basketball. Here's Witt to the foul line. Kicks the right corner to Haggie. His three-pointer's going to be knocked down. Drew Haggie answers on the other end. And now 10-8 lead for Western. Now a timeout for Hiland. 1:05 to play first quarter. This is Boys Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Tired of spending your hard-earned money on ever-increasing electric and power bills every month, year after year? If you want to save money and generate your own home and business electricity for a brighter future, contact the folks at N-Smart Solar, located on County Road 203 in Millersburg, or call at 866-763-0075 or visit their website at esolar.us. That's N-Smart Solar. Harness the power of the sun. N-Smart Solar is a proud supporter of the Hiland Hawks.
Your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Call 330-279-4522. And Troy, so far, both teams kind of trading some baskets in the first quarter.
They are, and I think the nerves have been shaken off here. They're ready to settle down and play basketball, and they're doing that.
Hiland ball. Here's Grant Miller's pass. Goes to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. Lane. His pass deflected. Grabbed by Caden Miller. Miller's shot up. Going to be no good, but he's hacked on the arm. He'll be fouled by Colton Miller. Second team foul Western. Miller has his first.
And again, Hiland continues to pound the ball inside. They want to establish that inside game. That'll open up the outside shot as we get deeper into this contest.
Caden Miller doing just that. He's at the foul line. And he is a 6'2" senior for the Hawks, averaging 5.5 a game, 3 rebounds per contest during the tournament run. Free throw is going to be in and out, no good. 81% free throw shooter during the season. He is now 5 for 7 from the charity stripe during the postseason run. 10-8 lead in favor of Western. 51 seconds to play in the first. Second free throw is good. That's Miller's first point. Now a 10-9 lead for the Indians. They had the basketball. Here's Reed Brewster. Pass to the front court. Goes to Witt. Drive to the corner by Colton Miller. Back to Witt left wing. Out top. Into the hands of Brewster. Back in the right wing. Brewster dribbles it to the top of the key. He'll find Witt to the foul line. Lane. Runner by Witt going to be off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound grab by Noah Witt. His putback is going to be good. Off the glass. Noah Witt stayed with it. He has 4. Now a 12-9 lead for Western. Hiland ball. 25 seconds to play in the first. Here's Detweiler to the front court. On the left wing. Hands it off to Tony Yoder. On the right wing goes to Weaver. Weaver to the top of the key. On the right wing back to Yoder. 14 seconds. Yoder to the foul line. Now though, Detweiler dribbles it to the foul line. Out top. 8 seconds. Drive to the lane. Into the corner goes to Yoder. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grab by Chase Carter. Now to Reed Brewster. His shot at midcourt is going to be no good at the buzzer. That'll close out the first quarter of play. At the end of one from the combo, it is Western 12 and Hiland 9. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
Mount Hope Auction is offering the following sales next week, including a Mid-Ohio pony sale on the 7th, a draft horse sale on the 8th, a carriage and tax sale and Haflinger sale on the 9th, and a draft horse sale on the 10th and 11th. Check out their website for more information at www.mounthopeauction.com or give them a call at 330-674-6188. The Mount Hope Auction is located right in the heart of Mount Hope, and they are proud supporters of all Holmes County athletes.
First quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz. Hiland 0 for 3 on three-point tries. Western 2 for 4 for 50%. Western 3 for 8 from two-point range for 38%. And Hiland was 3 for 5 for 60%. Hiland 3 of 4 for the foul line, 75%. Western did not attempt the foul shot. On the 4 in the second, pass inside, grabbed inside on the cutting. Reed Brewster, he'll bank it up and in. Brewster has his first two. Now 14-9 lead for Western. Western out rebounding Hiland also 8-5 in that first quarter, and each team had 4 turnovers. Hiland has the basketball in the second, trailing by 5 now. That pass goes to Chris Sheather, back to Grant Miller. His pass, right block, under the bucket goes to Tony Yoder. He'll bank it up and in. Tony Yoder, his first 2 off the assist from Grant Miller. Hiland down by 3. Here's Western with the basketball, right wing to Haggie. To the right block inside, goes to Noah Witt. Witt looking, lobs it outside, deflected away, stolen by Sheller. Into the front court. His pass goes to Detweiler, his layup rejected. And grabbed with the rebound also by Haggie after he got that block. Into the front court. Here's the drive by Colton Miller to the foul line. Back in the corner goes to Reed Brewster. His three-pointer going to be in and out, and no good. Rebound grab by Detweiler. Hiland ball down by 3. Grant Miller to the front court. On the right wing, they hand off to Tony Yoder. Now to Detweiler. Hands it off to the corner. Here's Grant Miller with a three-pointer. Knocks it down. Grant Miller ties the game up at 14.
Good shooting night there for Grant Miller. The semifinal game starting out that way tonight as well.
And it's his 13th three-pointer he's knocked down during the tournament trail. Western drive, Haggie, pass goes left wing. Here's a three-pointer up in the air, going to be no good by Brewster. Rebound goes to Grant Miller. Hiland ball tied up at 14 apiece. 6:20 to play in the second quarter. Grant Miller across the half-court line. Pass goes right to the foul circle to Caden Miller. Out top to Tony Yoder. Yoder looking. Right to the foul circle goes to Sheather. Out top Yoder. Left corner of the Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound hold in by Chase Carter. Tied up at 14. Indians had the basketball. Into the front court to Witt. Drive to the baseline. Here's the layup. Going to be no good by Haggie. Rebound to Detweiler again. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Pushes the pace. His shot up going to be no good. Called for the charge, though. They'll say Chase Carter drew the charge. That'll be the second team foul on Hiland and the first on Grant Miller.
Grant Miller was going to the basket no matter what right
Yes.
there. Boy, he went to the basket with a flurry.
5th turnover on the Hawks. Crossover vehicle owners. There's a tire just for you. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC. And to see the all-season Yokohama G-Lane or G055, contact Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, Spencer, Mount Vernon, and Loudonville. Indians with the basketball, still tied up at 14 apiece. 5:40 to play in the half. Here's Colton Miller. Dribbles at right point. Into the corner of the Brewster. Holds onto it. Dribbles the right wing. Out top goes to Carter. And now foul called away for the basketball. Offensive foul, I believe, could be called on the Indians. That's their 13th foul, a 6th turnover as well.
Absolutely. They got somebody away from the ball there on the screen, illegal screen.
Gavin Myers, who just checked into the game, the 6'1 senior, got called for the offensive foul. So Hiland basketball tied up at 14. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Dribbles it high on the right. Working against the Kearns. Pass goes high on the left side now to Dylan Weaver. Weaver crossover to the foul line. Pass inside goes to Alex Yoder. His layup no good. Rebound ripped down inside by Gavin Myers. Western with the basketball. And Weaver turned his ankle on the other end. He's still sitting down for Hiland on the other end of the floor. That shot's up going to be no good by Carter. Rebound going to be grabbed by Alex Yoder. And now a timeout called because of the injury to Dylan Weaver. So Weaver still sitting down on the floor. Has not got back onto his feet. So he'll have to be attended to with 5:01 to play first half. Tied up at 14. We'll take this injury timeout on WKLM.
Next time you're in a Subway restaurant and you're looking for a little extra snack to top off your favorite footlong sub, why not add a soft, chewy, and oh so delicious Subway cookie? They're available in 4 tasty flavors, so maybe a dozen would be better. And all Subway cookies are baked fresh daily, and that helps make them the most loved cookie in America. And did we mention they're available in a platter? Take a variety to your next party or event. Subway cookies, the perfect way to finish your next Subway meal.
Is your business making the most out of your company vehicles? Heritage Signs can turn your trucks, cars, or semis into mobile billboards that advertise for you wherever they are traveling. They offer window graphics, magnets, decals, or a full custom wrap. Quality workmanship to make your company vehicles look their best and work for you. Visit their Facebook page. Stop in or call 330-893-3011. Located at 4562 State Route 39, Millersburg, next to the Holmes County Flea Market in Berlin.
Baseline. 1-3-1 press being shown by Western, inbounded to Grant Miller. Tied at 14. Miller, a three-quarter score, now dribbles it across the timeline. Pass goes right wing to Detweiler. Now top to Shether. Left point now to Grant Miller. Now to Shether. His layup left hand off the glass and good. Hiland takes the lead at 16-14.
That's a good strong move to the left side there by Shetler.
He has 4 points. Western basketball out top. Here's the pass. Over to Chase Carter. Right corner goes to Cam James. Dribbles the right wing. James out top. Pass inside goes to Noah Witt. He'll bake it up, and that's going to be good. Noah Witt has 6. We're tied up at 16. Got the same type of play on the other side. Hiland basketball. Here's Tony Yoder to the front court. Dribbles the left wing. Now to the baseline. Gets the left point back to Shether. On the right point back to Grant Miller. Miller to the foul line. Back to Shether. On the left wing. Now to the foul line. Spins around. His pass deflected back to him. His shot up in the air, going to be knocked down. Shetler now has 6. Hiland now a 2-point lead.
Yeah, well, good job by Shetler, sticking with it.
Western basketball, 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Out top to Noah Witt. 6-foot senior, averaging 13.3 a game and 6.5 rebounds. Witt looking. Pass left wing goes to Brewster. Brewster holds onto it. Dribbles it down to the corner. Gets Grant Miller to the baseline. Cut off. His pass to a cutting Cam James. His shot blocked by Sammy Detweiler, and he got the rebound. Tony Yoder now across the timeline. Hiland up by 2. Hands it off to Grant Miller. Miller to the corner. Now to Yoder high on the left side. 3.5 to play in the first half. Hiland a 2-point lead at 18-16. Yoder left point. Now to Detweiler to the corner. Drive to the baseline. Detweiler. Pass to inside goes to Alex Yoder. He'll lay it up and in. Off the assist from Detweiler. Hiland up 20-16.
Yeah, good pass there by Detweiler. Alex Yoder being right in the right spot.
Yoder has 4 points. Western with the basketball. At center court, here's Brewster. Pass goes left point to Witt. Holds onto it. Witt dribbles it out top. Now to the foul line. Into the corner goes to James. His three-pointer going to be knocked down by the left-hander. Off the bench, James has his first points of the game. That three-pointer makes it a 1-point ball game. Hiland up 20-19. Grant Miller knocked loose, stolen away by Cam James. James to the front court. Knocked loose. Into the hands. Out of bounds. Off of his legs and turnover. Great job by Grant Miller hustling on the other end to cause the turnover on the other side, and Hiland will get the ball back.
Absolutely. Cam James, just a freshman there for Western. Nice-looking ball player.
At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announced the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Hiland ball, a 1-point lead. Here's Tony Yoder out top. Into the corner of the Detweiler. Dribbles it to the foul line. Out top to Yoder. Yoder drive, lost it. Grab left wing by Shetler. Drive. His pass aside to Alex Yoder. He'll bake it up and in. Yoder has 6 this time off the assist from Shetler.
Yeah, another nice pass there from Shetler.
Western basketball down by 3. Out top goes to Colton Miller. On the right wing to Noah Witt. Drive to the baseline by Hagee. He's cut off. His pass going to be a foul call, I believe, on the reach-in by Grant Miller. That'll be the 13th foul on Hiland, and Grant Miller will have his second personal foul.
Yeah, Grant needs to be careful here. He does not need number 3 before the break.
Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. It'll be Brokenstein reporting all the area tournament scores all the way until midnight as Grant Miller checks out in as Finn Kelly for the Hawks. Now the Cam James. Out top to Witt. Right wing on the drive by Hagee. His shot for the foul line's up. Going to be no good. Rebound. Deflected. A grab by Sammy Detweiler. He'll take it himself for Hiland across the timeline. On the left wing to the foul line. Head fake. Had to Finn Kelly. His shot's up, going to be good. Got the bounce. Finn Kelly off the bench. His first two, 24-19 Hawks. Meanwhile, foul call on Detweiler, who got too close to Hagge. He was tight roping the near side baseline. That'll be the 14th foul on Hiland. Detweiler has his first.
That's the kind of foul coach doesn't mind. That's just aggressive defense by Sammy. And boy, he's got 6 rebounds already in the night, Matt. He's come to play ball.
He's been very aggressive for the Hawks. Pass goes out top to James. On the left point, back to Noah Witt. 1:40 to play in the second quarter. Indians basketball down by 5. On the right corner, back to James. Right block inside to Chase Carter. Backs it in against Alex Yoder. Head fake. He's going to get called for traveling. He moved that pivot foot as he tried to get it over top of the very long Alex Yoder. That'll be the 7th Western turnover.
Alex Yoder, great job moving his feet, staying in front of the ball there. That was great defense by the 6'6 sophomore.
Hiland basketball up 24-19. 1.5 to play in the second quarter. Tony Yoder across the timeline. On the right point, Yoder picks it up. Shovels the left corner, goes to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound deflected and going to be a foul called. Held on to by Finn Kelly. And that'll be the 15th foul on Hiland in the first half. And Kelly has his first personal foul. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. 1:16 to play in the half. And Western with the basketball. They trail at 24-19. Here's Colton Miller across the timeline. 6'3 senior guard averaging 15 points per game and 6 rebounds per contest. Now to Chase Carter. Out top to Miller. To the right corner goes to Brewster. To the foul line. Out top to Chase Carter. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Tony Yoder. Hiland ball and a 5-point lead. 50 seconds and counting second quarter. Yoder to the front court. Picks it up. Looking. Hands it off to Detweiler. He'll be bumped. No foul. His pass goes out top to Tony Yoder. In front of that midcourt line. 40 seconds. Yoder spinning around. Dribbles it now to the foul line. Weaves out top. Gets a pass to Kelly. Now the Scheller. Back to Yoder high on the left side. 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. Now to Scheller. Dribbles it back to Finn Kelly. 25 seconds. Out top to Scheller to the foul line. Lane. Scheller layup off the last is going to be good. Great take, Scheller. He has 8. Hiland up 26-19.
Big bucket there for Scheller.
6-0 run by the Hawks. 14 seconds. Indians basketball. Out top to Witt. Down to 9 seconds. He'll find Colton Miller at center court. 6 seconds to play. Down to 5. Miller to the right wing to the foul line. Into the corner goes to Hagge. His three-pointer is going to be no good at the buzzer. Rebound to Kelly as the first half comes to a close. Halftime score from the Convo. Hiland 26 and Western 19. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
When life's urgencies strike, depend on Pomeroy Medical Center East, home to full spectrum urgent care, on-site x-ray, and occupational health services. They treat all ages for minor illnesses and injury, such as burns, cough and congestion, sprains, strains, and more. Comprehensive occupational health services like physicals, tests, and screenings are also provided under one roof, offering the convenience of local care and extended hours. Pomeroy Medical Center East, located on State Route 39 near Walnut Creek. They're here when life happens. Call 893-0793.
Have you been thinking of your next business meeting, wedding, family get-together, or the holidays? Log Cabin Catering can take care of all that. Call Linda today at 330-231-4913, and she can customize their menu to meet your needs. They offer a full menu including soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, main and side dishes, casseroles, and don't forget about dessert. Check out their website at www.logcabincatering.com.
Come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. Hi, this is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg inside Rody's IGA. We're here to fulfill all of your prescription and immunization needs. Don't wait for your next doctor visit to start experiencing the difference of an independent community pharmacy. Just stop in or call and we will transfer your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Has a 26-19 lead over Western. Western actually had a 12-9 lead after the first quarter, really a back-and-forth first quarter that saw 7 lead changes and also 1 tie, and Western had a 3-point lead after 1. Then Hiland would come back to outscore Western 17-7 in the second quarter, and Hiland has a 7-point lead as they closed out that first half on a 6-0 run, and Hiland leads at 26-19 at the half over the Western Indians. For Hiland in the first half, leading the way for them was Chris Scheller, who had a big first half for him. Chris Scheller was 4 for 5 from 2-point range for his total of 8 points. And also Alex Yoder came off the bench. The big man went 3 for 4 from 2-point range for his total. Alex Yoder of 6 points in the first half. Also 2 points for Sammy Detweiler and 2 points for Tony Yoder, 1 point for Caden Miller. 3 points scored by Grant Miller. 2 for Dylan Weaver, who had to come out with an ankle injury in that first half, did not return. And also Finn Kelly had 2 points off the bench to close out the first half total of 26 for the Hawks. For Western, leading the way for them was Noah Witt. As for Witt in the first half, 3 for 6 from 2-point range. That was his total of 6 points. 4 points for, 5 points rather, scored by Chase Carter. 3 for Drew Hagee, 3 points by Cam James, and 2 points for Reed Brewster. And for Western, it was Colton Miller who came in averaging 15 a game. He was held scoreless in that first half for Western. That was their total of 19. Halftime score, Hiland 26 and Western 19. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
Thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland in the first half, they would shoot just 1 of 6 from 3-point range for 16%. Western would go 3 of 8 for 38%. Western would go 5 of 15 from the field, 33%, while Hiland red hot 11 for 14 at 78%. From the free throw line, Hiland goes 3 of 4, knocking for 75%. Western did not attempt the free throw in the first half. Rebounding advantage goes to Highlands. They would get 13 to 11 for Western. Both teams commit 7 turnovers apiece.
Individually for Western, it was Chase Carter who had 3 rebounds, also 3 boards for Colton Miller. For the Hawks, it was Sammy Detweiler who had a big first half on the boards. He had 6 rebounds for Hiland and also 2 rebounds for Alex Yoder. Halftime score, Hiland at 26-19 advantage, and a big second quarter for the Hawks to get this lead.
Yeah, big second quarter for Hiland. Good job there, get some defensive stops, knocking down shots. But for Hiland, 10 bench points coming off the bench for them. They had 10 points coming off the bench. That's a good showing for Hiland. And then, of course, Chris Shetler, strong first half. That's putting them in the lead.
Well, you mentioned next man up with Dylan Weaver going out, and it would certainly be nice if he could come back. If he can't, you mentioned next man up, a guys showing that in that first half.
Well, they have. Finn Kelly comes right in, gets a steal, gets a 2-point shot up and in, so he's doing his job. And, it takes a whole team to win a game like this, and Hiland's going to need it tonight.
Winner moves on to the state semifinals. That'll be next Saturday, March 19th. 10:45 a.m. against either 4th-ranked Richmond Heights or St. Thomas Aquinas and UD Arena in Dayton. 26-19 Hiland at halftime. Back for the second half after this on WKLM.
At Mac Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mac Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mac Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
Hi, Bruce here at the Dutch Cupboard in Berlin. I want to say a big congratulations to the Hiland boys basketball team for your continued success on the tournament trail. If you've ever been in our store, you know that we have a large variety of drinks, chips, and snacks for every occasion. And while you're here, grab a Subway sandwich to go, fresh made bread every day. And also, fill your car up with quality Marathon gas or diesel. And while you're at it, join the Make It Count program and save 5 cents a gallon. Let's go Hawks!
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection. Tonight on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages, so catch that out if you haven't saw it so far. Extra cameras tonight. A pass inside goes to a cutting Tony Yoder. He'll make it up and in off the assist from Chris Schuther. Yoder has 4 points. Hiland a 28-19 lead.
I really like how Hiland's attacking the paint here tonight. They're being very effective.
That's an 8-0 run for the Hawks, stemming back from that second quarter. Pass right block goes to Chase Carter. He'll go crashing inside, gets called for the charge. Drawing the charge inside was Tony Yoder.
Yeah, Tony Yoder having a great game here so far tonight, just doing it on both ends of the floor.
Second personal on Chase Carter, first team foul on Western, and also they'll have their 8th turnover. 28-19 Hawks, just into the third quarter.
Hiland with a chance to really knock the wind out of the sails of Western here if they could get a bucket on this possession, Matt.
Key stretch early in this third. For all your furnaces and generator needs this winter, contact MRE Services in Baltic, 330-897-4869. MRE Services, heating, cooling, and electrical. Hiland ball, they'll beat the press. Here's Sammy Detweiler out top. Dribbles it. On the left wing goes to Tony Yoder. Out top to Schuther. looking, dribbles it left wing. The handoff goes to Detweiler. Jab step, dribbles it, pass goes high on the right side, goes to Grant Miller. Now on the right wing. Out top to Scheller. Jab step to the foul line. Into the corner of the Detweiler, drive to the baseline. Hands it off to Caden Miller. His shot can be high up in the air. No good. Gets called for the held ball, and the arrow points to Western. So good hands inside causes the turnover on Hiland. That'll be their 8th.
Yeah, Sammy Detweiler could have went up with that shot, tried to get the extra pass. Really didn't need it there.
Could have got the easy layup instead. Western with the basketball. Here's Reed Brewster. Going right to left across the timeline. His pass goes right wing to Haggie. Right block inside to Noah Witt. Back to Haggie. Out top in the hands of Colton Miller. Around the foul line now, the Chase Carter backs it in. Carter head fake. His shot over top of Caden Miller. No good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Haggie. He'll be hacked inside. So Drew Haggie going to be fouled. That'll be the first team foul on Hiland here in this third quarter. And then Sammy Detweiler's second personal foul.
First on the team.
Drew Haggie, 5'10 freshman guard, averaging 6.5 a game and just over 2 rebounds per contest. He is a 64% free throw shooter.
First ones of the night for Western.
And he'll knock it down. Haggie has 4 points in all. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Both free throws are good by Haggie. He has 5 points. That'll snap an 8-0 run by Hiland. 28-21 lead for the Hawks. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Now to Tony Yoder, left wing. Dribbles it out top. Now to Scheller in the corner. Dribbles it to the foul line. On the right point to Detweiler. Dribbles it. Pass to the corner goes to Yoder to the baseline. Back to Detweiler. Holds onto it. Dribbles it left wing. Now to the baseline. Pass inside goes to Caden Miller. His shot up going to be good. He'll muscle at home. Caden Miller gives Hiland a 30-21 lead.
Yeah, muscle's a key word there. He powered that to the hole.
He has 3, his first field goal tonight. Brewster to the corner. Here's Colton Miller. Pass goes out top to Chase Carter. Western basketball. Carter to the foul line. Spins around to the baseline. His layup is going to be good. Nice move by the big man, Chase Carter. He now has 7.
It's a little better than Shaquille O'Neal on that one, Matt.
30-23 lead now for the Hawks. They had the basketball. Here's Yoder across the timeline. 5:50 to play in the third. Now to Scheller high in the left. He'll dribble it down top of the key. Right wing to Grant Miller. He'll dribble it out top. To the corner goes to Yoder. Tony Yoder to the lane. His shot up is going to be missing everything. Rebound goes to Colton Miller. Indians basketball down by 7. To the front court to Reed Brewster now high on the right side. Out top to Miller. Left wing in the hands now of Drew Haggie. Haggie dribbles it to the foul line. Out top now to Noah Witt. Back in the corner. Grabbed by Colton Miller. Drive. Pass to the corner goes to Brewster. His three-pointer's knocked down. Reed Brewster has his first three-pointer tonight. 5-0 run by the Indians. Hiland now a 30-26 lead. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. His pass goes to Tony Yoder now high in the left. To the right block inside the Scheller. Backs it into the baseline. Scheller still with it. Jump hook is up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Scheller now has 10. Hiland back up by 6. 32-26. Indians with the basketball. Pass left point drive by Witt. To the baseline. His runner going to be blocked, but a foul is called on Chris Scheller on the attempted block. And that's going to be his second team foul on the Hawks.
Big guys from Western moved very well down in the low post as well, Matt.
Noah Witt averaging just over 13 a game, in fact, and just under 7 rebounds per contest. The 60% free throw shooter for the 6-foot senior. That free throw's up, going to be knocked down. Noah Witt now has 7 points. Stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off of State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. And the second free throw is up by Witt, going to be knocked down. He has 8, making a 32-28 lead for Hiland. Back to a 4-point lead. Detweiler in the backcourt against some pressure by Colton Miller. Now to Grant Miller, who will cross the half-court line. 4.5 to play third quarter. Hiland's up by 4. Down to the corner to the Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down.
Sammy!
First one of those for Detweiler tonight. He has 5.
Right on cue.
7 points now. 7-point lead now for the Hawks. Detweiler has his 11th three-pointer he's made in the postseason play. Three-pointer by Chase Carter. He'll be knocked down on the other end from the top of the key.
There's an answer.
His second three-pointer tonight. Carter now has 10. 35-31 Hiland. They had the ball. Into the front court. Tony Yoder now has it high on the left. Now left wing to the foul line. Picks it up into the corner to the Caden Miller. Dribbles the left wing. His cross-court pass to Detweiler. Drive to the foul line, to the lane. His left-handed layup off the glass in. Good. Sammy Detweiler, 2 straight buckets. Hiland now has a 6-point lead. Front court pass now to Haggie, right wing. To the right block inside the Chase Carter. Carter backs it in on Caden Miller. To the paint. Carter, head fake. His shot up going to be banked in. Chase Carter, nice move inside. 37-33 lead for Hiland.
Yeah, they're attacking inside with Shetler on the bench.
Chase Carter has 7 in the quarter, 12 for the ball game. Hiland ball. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Hands it off to Sammy Detweiler. Out top to Dylan Weaver, who's in the game now. Of course, came out with the injury in that first half, but he's back in the game here in the third quarter. Out top to Caden Miller. On the left wing, dribbles it. Hands it off now to Yoder. Tony Yoder out top. Out of the foul line. Kicks the left wing back to Detweiler. Weaves to the lane. His shot up going to be no good, but he draws the foul. Stevie Detweiler, you mentioned it earlier, Troy, being very aggressive tonight. That time he draws the foul.
What's very obvious, Western's trying to take the 3-point shot away from him, so give Detweiler credit. He's going to drive inside and take him to the hole. He's been very effective.
Certainly has Stevie Detweiler. He has 5 in the quarter, 7 for the ball game. 6-foot sophomore. Fires on the first free throw attempt. It's going to be knocked down. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Brokenstein, we're reporting on the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. And the second free throw by Detweiler. That'll be up. That'll be no good. Rebound will be tipped into the hands of Noah Witt. Detweiler split it in pair. Now a 38-33 lead for Hiland. Indians basketball in the front court. Here's Witt to the right point. Spins around to the foul line. Double team. Knocked to the floor. Grabs it again. Drive to the baseline. Here's a shot by Reed Brewster. No good on the shot by Haggie, I should say. But they're going to call blocking foul inside. So Drew Haggie to the foul line to shoot 2. That's the 13th foul on Hiland. And Grant Miller has his 3rd personal foul.
That's a block. I'm wondering why he's shooting. That should have happened before the shot, not during the shot.
Yeah, interesting on the call. Haggie stepping to the charity stripe. He has 5 points. Free throw here's up, going to be knocked down. Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shreve and Berlin. Wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Second free throw by Haggie is up. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Chris Scheller. Alex Yoder also on the floor for the Hawks. Joined by Tony Yoder, who will act as the point guard across the timeline. Chris Scheller is out there, Dylan Weaver, and Sammy Detweiler. Scheller near the midcourt line. Hiland up by 4. Now to Alex Yoder on the right point. He'll hand it off to Tony Yoder. Yoder to the foul line, to the lane. His layup looked good with the left hand in by Tony Yoder. He has 6. Hiland now a 40-34 lead. Nice drive and bucket by Tony Yoder. Indians basketball. 2:18 to play in the third quarter. Chase Carter, right wing, gets the handoff to Haggie. Back to Carter, stolen away by Scheller, but threw it back in the hands of Chase Carter. Now the dribble to the baseline by Haggie. Haggie looking, nowhere to go. Good tonight defense. Now grabbed to the far side by Carter and a timeout by Western. 2:02 to play in the third quarter. Hiland 40, Western 34. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM. Sauls and Berlin wishes good luck to all Holmes County coaches, players, and families on the tournament trail. They also invite you to stop in and see all the new spring items they have to offer, including potting benches and glass window boxes. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind unique item, including a large selection of hot sauces, marinara, and salsas to share with the community, visit Sauls online at saulsandberlin.com or find them on Facebook. Being video live stream courtesy of the Claxon communication team of Casey Claxon, Lydia, Brady, Emma Merryman, Greg Perkins, all providing full video tonight on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages. And it'll be Western with the basketball, far side corner in the front court. It'll be Colton Miller to inbound the basketball. Miller still looking for his first point tonight. His pass goes out top to Reed Brewster. Left point now over to Cam James. To the left block inside the Colton Miller. He'll back it in. Head fake. Pass goes across the lane and stolen away. And that'll be the 10th Western turnover. Hiland ball up 40-34. Tony Yoder high on the right with it. 1:45 to play in the third quarter. Yoder dribbles at left point and 5-second violation. Too much dribbling. Of course, Grant Miller, the usual point guard on the bench with the 3 personal fouls. Hiland will have their 10th turnover.
Yeah, that defense being applied by Cam James. He's just a freshman for Western. We're a nice-looking little ball player.
Of course, nailed a 3-pointer in that first half. 1:41 to play third quarter. Western with the basketball, trailing by 6. Here's Colton Miller to the front court. Dribbles the right point. Pass out top to Noah Witt. His 3-pointer is going to be in and out and back in. Got the roll. Noah Witt now has 5 for the quarter. And 11 for the ball game. His first 3-pointer this evening. Hiland ball. Detweiler spins around to the right block. Costco pass goes to Weaver. Weaver to the corner. His pass goes to Shether. Shether to the foul line. Lane. Nice lump under the basket. Goes to Alex Yoder. Head fake shot by Yoder. No good, but he's going to be fouled. Alex Yoder now to the foul line. The shoot 2 on the 3rd team foul on Western.
Yeah, pretty obvious Hiland had saw something scouting this team, but they're able to get the ball inside. They've been going to that all night.
Works to very well for the Hawks again right there. The second personal on Colton Miller. Alex Yoder at the foul line for the first time this evening. He has 6 points in all. Free throw is going to be no good off the back of the rim. Alex Yoder, 6'6" sophomore, averaging 2.5 a game and 3 rebounds per contest during the tournament trail. 0 for 4 for the foul line during the tournament. That free throw's up, going to be no good. Missed them both. Rebound to Chase Carter. Hiland a 3-point lead, and now the Indians had the basketball. 1 minute to play, third quarter. Colton Miller out top. Now to the right wing. Gets the hand off. Dribbles to the foul line by James. Out top to Chase Carter. Back in the corner. Drive to the baseline by Colton Miller. His layup off the last and good. Colton Miller, his first 2 of the night. That'll make it a 1-point ball game. Hiland ball at 40-39. 40 seconds to play in the third. Yoder to the right wing. Into the corner of the Dylan Weaver. Weaver right side to the corner of the Tony Yoder to the foul line. To the lane, spins around. Now the Weaver right wing. His 3-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Shether. His putback is going to be no good. Rebound now to Colton Miller. Western basketball to the front court. Goes to Noah Witt. Down by a 1. 20 seconds to play in the third. From the combo. Colton Miller at center court. Down to 15 seconds. Now down to 10. Miller to the right point. To the baseline. His shot up going to be good. Banks it in. Colton Miller. 1-point lead for the Indians. 2 seconds. Yoder shot at midcourt. Going to be no good. And they'll cap off the third quarter. At the end of 3, it is Western 41 and Hiland 40. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education Foundation has awarded more than $9 million in scholarships to residents pursuing higher education. Scholarships for the 2021-2022 academic year will be available on our website at www.hcef.net starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County high school graduating seniors may apply.
Closed out the third quarter on a 7-0 run. They outscore the Hawks 22-14 in all in the third, and Western has a 1-point lead to begin the fourth quarter of play. That last bucket was the 9th lead change tonight. Hiland the basketball to begin the fourth quarter of action, trailing by a point. And Grant Miller back in the ballgame with 3 personal fouls. Now to Tony Yoder on the right wing. Pass to the right block goes to Shether. Shether backs it in. Kicks the right wing to Tony Yoder. Yoder to the foul line. Lane, he'll be tripped up. That'll be a foul on Cam James. 14th foul on Western. James has his first. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz. Hiland 1 for 3 on 3-point tries. 33%, while Western was 3 for 3. As they were perfect for 3-point distance in that third quarter. Hiland 5 for 7 from 2-point range for a scorching 71% shooting. Western 4 for 5 for 80%. Western 5 of 6 for the foul line for 83%. Hiland 1 for 4 for just 25%. Western out rebounding Hiland 6-2, and each team had 3 turnovers in that third quarter of play. The wet spot on the floor, they're toweling off. And Hiland will have The ball to inbound beneath their own backboard. Sammy Detweiler's pass goes around the foul line to Caden Miller. Right corner goes to Detweiler, dribbles at right point. Now to Grant Miller, his three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound slapped around, grabbed by Shetler. His putback blocked, but a foul is called. Brad Shetler on the offensive putback. That's going to be a foul on Noah Witt, his first 15th foul on Western. Call that on Haggy instead. That'll be his first personal foul.
Chris Shetler's been a force down inside tonight on the glass and on the scoring.
That's what he does, and the free throw is up, going to be knocked down. Chris Shetler up to 11 points tonight for the 6'2 senior, averaging 10 points per game and 6 rebounds per contest during the tournament trail. He is now 9 for 20 for the foul line during the postseason run. He was 44% from the charity stripe during the regular season. That free throw's up, going to be knocked down as well. Makes it both. He has 12. And now Hiland a lead at 42-41. 10th lead change tonight. Western basketball on the left wing. Here's the dribble by Colton Miller. Right point goes to Chase Carter. To the baseline, spinning around Drew Haggy. His shot partially blocked by Detweiler. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll be off of Westrum. And Highland's going to have the basketball. And Doug Williams didn't agree with that call. But Highland will have it on the back baseline. Tony Yoder's pass goes to Grant Miller against the light full court pressure. Miller dribbles it at three-quarters court, now across the timeline. He'll take it high in the left. Highland up by 1. Grant Miller's pass. Looking to the right block, goes to Shetler, backs it in. Shetler to the right block, spins around. His shot off the glass is good with the left hand. Shetler with 14, Highland a 3-point lead.
Yeah, good quarter awareness by Shetler, knowing where he was.
Western basketball. Here's Colton Miller, left wing. Picks it up, out top, goes to Chase Carter. Right corner now to Drew Haggy. Haggy out top, pass goes to Chase Carter, who's crashing inside, gets called for the charge. And he ran into the much smarter brother Grant Miller inside.
And Grant Miller took the worst of that and got up smiling. That tells you how tough he is.
No doubt about it. Now Chase Carter coming up limping after that play. That's his 16th foul on Western. Carter has his 3rd personal foul, and that's also their 10th turnover.
Yeah, and that's a big turn of events there for Highland. Back up 3 now. They go down there and get a bucket. This is going to be big for Highland.
44-41 Hawks, 6:42 to play in the 4th. Inbounded to Grant Miller. Working against Drew Haggy in the backcourt. Miller across the timeline. His pass goes left point to Chris Shetler. Out top to Grant Miller. Dribbles it, left wing now to Detweiler. Dribbles it to the foul circle, out top to the top of the key. Directing traffic, left corner now to Chris Shetler. Shetler out top to Detweiler. Dribbles it. His 50-footers up there going to be knocked down. Sammy Detweiler has 10. Highland now a 5-point lead.
Sammy shoots well off the move. He knocked that one down with ease.
6-0 run by the Hawks to begin the 4th. Here's the dribble by Haggy to the foul line, out top. His bounce pass to Chase Carter. Carter to the paint. Carter shot up, going to be no good. Could have been a travel, but instead they're going to call a foul on Caden Miller. That'll be the 14th foul on Highland, and Caden Miller has his first personal foul.
Kind of a tough call right there.
So it'll be Reed Brewster to him. They'll call that foul before the shot. Brewster looking. Pass to the right block, deflected to the 4, and stolen away by Chris Shetler. And that'll be the 11th Western turnover. Shetler in the front court on the left wing. Hands it off to Detweiler. Now the Grant Miller to reset the offense. Highland is up 46-41. Under 6 minutes to go. Yoder's pass goes to Detweiler on the right wing. To the corner now the Chris Shetler. Shetler dribbles it to the paint. Backs it in. His pass goes to Yoder. He makes it up and in. Tony Yoder off the assist from Chris Shetler. Yoder has 8. Highland now an 8-0 run to begin the 4th quarter. They have a 7-point lead.
Shetler doing a lot of things for Highland here tonight.
Certainly is. Here's Carter out top. 48-41 Hawks. 5:20 to go. Here's Colton Miller, right wing. Juggles it, knocked loose. Out of bounds, off of Shetler's hands. Almost got the steal, but it'll be Western basketball.
And Tony Yoder got knocked hard to the floor on that moving screen by Western. Nothing called.
Nothing called. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's OHSAA. And Brogan Simon reporting on all the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Timeout called by Highland. Highland is out on top 48-41 with 5:17 to go. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Back and forth battle here, but Hiland up here 7 now.
Western basketball out of the timeout. Here's Colton Miller. Dribbles it to the right wing. Miller, pass goes out top. Stolen away by Grant Miller. That's the 12th Western turnover. Now to Tony Yoder, who crosses the timeline. To the corner goes to Detweiler. Dribbles it to the foul line. To the corner now to Caden Miller. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Drew Hagee. Indians basketball down 48-41. Looking for their first point still in the fourth quarter. Pass goes to the corner to Colton Miller. Miller dribbles it to the foul line, out top to Chase Carter. Spinning around, dribbles it to the foul line. Carter, pass goes to the corner, goes to Brewster. His three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound by Hagee, but he pushed off. On Sammy Detweiler, they'll call him for the foul to get that board. That's the 17th foul in Western. Hagee has his second, should be a 1-on-1.
It should be indeed, unless they're going to call that since it's a player. That's not a player control, that is a 1-on-1.
Yeah, I would think that'd be a player control. Now they figured it out.
There they go. The scorer's table got the official straight.
That's right.
There we go. That's a big break for Hiland now. They'll be there the rest of the contest on the fouls.
Hiland so far has scored the first 8 points of this fourth quarter. 4:35 to play in the fourth. Sammy Detweiler is at the foul line. 10 points for Sammy Detweiler. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. Free throw is up, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Chase Carter. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Indians basketball. Here's Colton Miller. Now to Chase Carter. Carter backs it into the paint. Carter layup going to be no good, but he draws the foul with forcing his way in there. They're going to call a foul on Caden Miller.
That's pretty good defense there by Caden Miller, straight up.
Yeah, he's waving his hands like, what else am I supposed to do there?
Moved his feet well, straight up, didn't lean.
15 foul on Highland, second personal on Caden Miller. Carter's at the foul line. Free throw's up, going to be knocked down. Chase Carter, a 79% free throw shooter for the 6'2 junior, averaging just under 11 points per game and 5.5 rebounds. Carter has 13 points tonight. That's the first point scored of the quarter for Western.
Yeah, Hiland defense doing its job here in the fourth period.
Stop by Southside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on, Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. Tony Yoder had to wipe something off there. Now the official's going to tell him to go to the far sideline, and they're going to have to get somebody in for him apparently. Maybe some blood on him, possibly. Dylan Weaver will check in. Weaver trying to gut it out tonight with that ankle injury. He'll replace Tony Yoder.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. Looks like they are going to get a little blood off of his knee, perhaps.
Now the second free throw for Chase Carter. That is up. That's going to be good. Couldn't ice them. Makes them both anyway. 14 points, 48-43 lead for Hiland. Hawks basketball. Here's Grant Miller in the backcourt. Working against Drew Hagee. Miller across the timeline. Takes the left wing, past the corner of the Weaver. Weaver holds onto it. Dribbles the left wing. Weaver out top. His pass out top into the hands of Detweiler. He'll dribble it. It's the hand off to Grant Miller to the foul line. Runner by Miller off the glass is no good. Missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by Brewster to the front court to Chase Carter. His layup is going to be good on the other end. Chase Carter now has 16. Now back to a three-point ball game. Hiland ball up 48-45. Now a 4-0 by the Indians. Grant Miller to the front court. And now a timeout called by Hiland. 3:43 to play in the fourth. Hiland 48 and Western 45. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Were you married in 1997? Well, now's the time to celebrate your milestone with the ring from the jewelry store. Stop in for their 25th anniversary rings that include 1 diamond for each year of your marriage. Not quite 25 years yet? No problem. The jewelry store has something for every milestone that will perfectly fit that special occasion. Stop by and see Sue and find out for yourself. Don't forget to check out the 25-year anniversary rings at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg.
.us. That's
Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Rody's on GA Marketplace. Perkins reporting on all the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Hiland basketball out of the timeout, up by 3. Grant Miller's pass to the corner goes to Tony Gooder. He wasn't expecting it though, and it goes off his hands and out of bounds. And Hiland didn't like that turnover. That'll be their 11th.
Now Western come out there in a little double team up top there, caught Hiland off guard.
Western basketball down 48-45, 3.5 to go. Here's Colton Miller to the front court. Dribbles it out top. Spins around. Out top of the pass to Noah Witt now. Right of the foul line, Chase Carter. Carter spins around. Working against Caden Miller. Picks it up. Nowhere to go. Carter looking. His pass goes to Reed Brewster. Back to Chase Carter. His three-pointer's going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Sammy Detweiler. Hiland ball. Detweiler will take it himself across the timeline. His pass down to Tony Gooder high on the right. Now to Grant Miller at center court. He calls out the play. 3 minutes to go. Hiland up by 3. Now to Shetler, left point. Dribbles it. Back over to Grant Miller, high on the right side. Back to Detweiler to the foul line. Pass inside deflected and stolen away by Noah Witt. On that pass, and that ball can be thrown away out of bounds by Noah Witt after he got that rebound, trying to outlet it out, and that'll be a break for Hiland on the 13th turnover on Western.
Yeah, big break there for Hiland, getting it right back. They threw it right into the Hiland bench.
And it'll be Tony Gooder to windbound it. He does so to Caden Miller out top. Now to Tony Gooder, high on the left side. 2.5 to play, fourth quarter. Yoder at center court. The handoff goes to Grant Miller. 48-45 Hiland. Now to Chris Shetler, top of the key. You'll find Grant Miller high on the right side. Nice pass inside, deflected, and stolen back away by Brewster. Another steal, 14th turnover on Hiland. Into the front court, going to be stolen back by Shetler. Shetler on the other end. He'll push it to the foul line, to the lane. His shot up going to be good. Banks it in. Shetler gives Hiland a 50-45 lead. Big bucket.
Chris Shetler coming up big.
Got the steal and the bucket. Good body control on that shot.
Did they call Hiland on a foul after that? What did he go to the scorer's table for?
Not sure. Now we're getting going. 50-45 Hawks. 2 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Colton Miller across the timeline, dribbles the right wing. Into the corner goes to Reed Brewster. His three-pointer going to be no good, missed everything. Rebound to Detweiler. Outlets it over to Chris Shetler now. Hiland ball up by 5. Shetler to the front court. Dribbles it past to the foul line and has it knocked loose and stolen away. 15th Hiland turnover, their 5th turnover of the fourth quarter. Western ball out top goes to Chase Carter. He'll take it to the right side. 1.5 to play in the fourth quarter. To the foul circle, pass inside goes to the Hackey. Shot by Noah Witt, missed it. And rebound goes to Chris Shetler. And Hiland has it. They'll call the timeout. 1:29 to play in the fourth. Hiland 50 and Western 45. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Tired of spending your hard-earned money on ever-increasing electric and power bills every month, year after year? If you want to save money and generate your own home and business electricity for a brighter future, contact the folks at N-Smart Solar, located on County Road 203 in Millersburg, or call at 866-763-0075 or visit their website at esolar.us. That's N-Smart Solar. Harness the power of the sun. N-Smart Solar is a proud supporter of the Hiland Hawks.
Richmond Heights has a commanding 50-27 lead over St. Thomas Aquinas, so certainly looking like the opponent's going to be Richmond Heights. Of course, they're ranked 4th in the state. That ball deflected, it's going to be grabbed, and Hiland has it across the timeline as they beat that full court pressure. That pass goes to Tony Yoder, dribbles it to the left wing. The handoff goes to Caden Miller. knocked loose, but a reach-in foul is going to be called. And that'll be against Drew Hagee, 8th team foul in Western. Hagee has his third, and it should be a 1-1 now for Caden Miller.
It is indeed. Big free throws coming here. They make both of these. It's a 3-possession ball game, and that's a big advantage for the Hawks.
Caden Miller has 3 points so far tonight. Hiland 50, Western 45, 1:16 to go. The free throw by Miller is up, going to be knocked down, nothing but net. Caden Miller now up to 4. Hiland has that 6-point lead.
If he was nervous, he didn't look like it there, did he?
Looked pretty good on it. Now the second free throw by the seniors up, going to be nothing but net as well. Never
big
touched the
free
rim.
throws, big free throws.
7-point lead for the Hawks, Western basketball. Here's Colton Miller out top to the right wing. Grabbed by Hagee, dribbles it out top. Now to the right point. Spins around to the foul line. His pass right block goes inside the Chase Carter. His shot off balance, no good. Rebound put back by Hagee. That's no good, but he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be the 16th foul on Hiland in the second half. 2 free throws now for Hagee. That'll be Sammy Detweiler, his third personal foul. Drew Hagee on those loose ball type foul calls. He'll be at the foul line to shoot 2.
Yeah, those are tough when bodies banging down inside.
He has 6 points to his Hagee tonight. Free throw here is going to be good. Got the bounce. 52-46 lead for Hiland. 58 seconds to go. Winner moves on to the state semifinals next Saturday, and Dayton likely against Richmond Heights. That free throw's up, going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Caden Miller. Hiland ball at 52-46. Detweiler in the backcourt. His pass goes to Grant Miller, knocked out of bounds. That'll be off of Western. Hiland will keep it with 51 seconds to go.
Hiland just needs to get this ball into the front court, try to work the clock down here. They're probably going to get fouled.
Tony Yoder to inbound, far side in the backcourt. His pass goes to Detweiler, who will take it across the timeline. Over to Tony Yoder, double team, splits through it, falls down, and going to grab it again. Going to be a timeout called somehow by the Hawks. 43 seconds to go. Hiland up 52-46. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Holmes Limestone Company of Berlin is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes, and they understand scholar athletes work hard in the gym and in the classroom, spending long hours, late nights, and sacrifices for not only their personal goals, but also their teams. Your friends at Holmes Limestone have been in business since 1948, and they are located on State Route 39 east of Berlin. Holmes Limestone would like to take this opportunity to salute parents, coaches, teachers, and athletes for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. Holmes Limestone, proud to be a part of your community.
Wayne Garage Door is a proud sponsor of area sports teams. Wayne Garage Door understands that goals can be reached by working hard and playing as a team, and the same can be said about how Wayne Garage Door conducts their everyday business. Customer satisfaction is the name of their game, and they work hard to achieve this goal. Visit their website at waynedoor.com or come down to their beautiful store and check their products out for yourself, and let Bob or Matt put their team to work for you. Stop by their showroom on Route 39 in Dover or call 330-343-6679. Wayne Garage Door, more than just garage doors.
Hiland has the basketball out of that timeout. They have a 6-point lead, 43 seconds to go. At side court, Tony Yoder looking to inbound. He does so in the backcourt to Grant Miller. He'll race it across the timeline. Miller high on the right, head fake. Now over to Scheller. Back over to Grant Miller, but a foul call before that, as they'll foul Scheller. That foul on Reed Brewster. That's his first 19 fouls on Western. Now Scheller to the foul line.
Yeah, Chris Scheller able to put another nail in the coffin with a couple of makes here.
Strong night for Chris Scheller. He has 8 points, now get 6 points rather in the fourth. 16 for the game. Free throws up, going to be nothing but net. Hiland knocking down some free throws down the stretch. They have a 53-46 lead. Now a timeout called by Western. 36 seconds to go. This is Regional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
This winter season, while you're driving back and forth to all the basketball games, just remember that one of your stops should be at TMK Farm Service. They offer Halite Winter Melt Dragon Melt and Calcium Chloride Salt, perfect for steps, sidewalks, and driveways. Along with U.S. water conditioning pellets that work in all types of water conditioners. Plus, for all you animal lovers, TMK also features their very own manufactured feed, as well as being a Kalmbach Feeds and Purina Mills dealer. That's TMK Farmer Service, with 4 locations to serve you in Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford, along with their organic facility in Holmesville.
Saturday, 10:45 at UD Arena in Dayton. And it'll be Hiland with the second free throw, and Chris Shether, who made the first one before that timeout was taken. Second free throw is up, and that's going to be no good. Rebound snapped out top by Yoder into the hands of Shether, and Hiland retains possession. And a foul on Grant Miller now, and they'll call that foul on Colton Miller, 10th team foul. Third personal on Miller, and it'll be a double bonus now for Grant Miller at the foul line.
How about the heads-up play by Tony Yoder? Didn't try to grab the rebound. He knocked it way out top where he knew his guy was standing. That's heads-up basketball.
Outstanding play by Tony Yoder, as per usual with that heads-up basketball. Now Grant Miller is at the foul line. And the senior point guard with the free throw up, going to be no good. Grant Miller just 0 for 4 for the foul line during the tournament run. He was 75% from the charity stripe during the regular season. Grant Miller has 3 points so far tonight. Second free throw, that's up. That's going to be no good. Missed them both. Rebound goes to Chase Carter. 30 seconds to go. Western basketball. Dribble by Colton Miller to the baseline. Not close. Out of bounds by Tony Yoder again. Great quick hands. It'll stay with Western, though.
Yeah, great defense by Tony. Just about come up with a big steal.
25 seconds to go. 53-46 Hiland. Into the corner. Grabbed by Chase Carter. Now the Reed Brewster to the corner. Now to Colton Miller. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Missed everything. And foul called on inside on Hagee, who pushed off on Sammy Detweiler. And for Western, already on 10 team fouls. Fourth personal on Hagee, and it'll be Detweiler to the foul line to shoot 2.
Big one right there. Hiland can put this away at the free throw line. Just knock down the free throws.
19.5 seconds to go. 53-46 Hawks. Detweiler, 10 points. Free throws up, going to be no good. Trying to put this free game away, and they missed their last 3 free throws here.
It'd make everybody's heart beat a little easier if they just knock these down, Matt.
This free throws up, and that is going to be knocked down.
There you go.
Just had to ask for it, I guess. 54-46 Hiland. Western ball to the front court, pass to the corner. Three-pointer by Hagee is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Grant Miller, and he'll be fouled with 10.7 seconds to go, and the Hawks playing great perimeter defense down the stretch.
They indeed have. It's been all Hiland basketball here tonight. They played their style of basketball game, do it the way they do.
You know, Mark Stayball talked about these two teams kind of mirror images of each other. If you're going to play like Hiland, it's going to be hard to beat this Hiland team. We've shown that again here tonight.
Yeah, they're just so diverse. They can beat you a lot of different ways. And tonight it wasn't the outside shooting, it was inside.
Free throw by Grant Miller is going to be knocked down. 4 points for Grant Miller. And Hiland now a 9-point lead. The Hawks look like they're going to be going back to the state tournament for the third time in the last 4 seasons. Free throw up, knocks it down again. Grant Miller, Hiland now a 10-point lead. 9 seconds to go. Reed Brewster, a three-pointer is going to be no good. 3 seconds, goes out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. Stay tuned. We'll be interviewing head coach Mark Stayball live right after this in the postgame show, so stay tuned for that. Inbounded and grabbed, and that'll do it. The Hawks going back to the state tournament for the third time in the last 4 seasons. They'll win at 56-46 over Western. Hiland going to 23-4. They won 8 straight. They'll take on Richmond Heights most likely next Saturday morning, 10:45 at UD Arena in Dayton. And for Western, they'll end their season with a record 24-3, snapping a 16-game winning streak. Stay tuned. We'll be interviewing head coach Mark Stayball in the postgame show coming up next. Hiland again a winner 56-46 to capture the regional title. Back with Mark Stayball after this on WKLM.
At Guggisburg Cheese, you'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Guggisburg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Guggisburg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is really, really good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
Busy Bees Auto Gear has moved to a new location on Township Road 311, Middlesburg, in the former Jim Barhart Auto Body facility. They are your one-stop shop for just about anything that pertains to your vehicle. Proudly dealing with over 1,400 manufacturers, just bring it in and they'll take care of all your accessories. Do your ceramic coatings and fix your dents, and do it all at one place. From residential to commercial, Busy Bees Auto Gear 100% stands behind all of their work. Call Busy Bees Auto Gear today at 330-674-1122. That's 674-1122.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
A single-family home located at 592 School Street in Tuscarawas is listed for sale by Coffin Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $142,000. This property was built in 1997 and has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths with 1,976 square feet in the Eckhart subdivision within the Indian Valley Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Jake Schlabel at 888-852-4111 or check it out at CoffinRealty.com.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education.
Well, Coach Mark Schlabel, the Hawks going back to the state for the 3rd time in the past 4 seasons. And Mark, how's it feel?
Well, I mean, just proud of our guys. They're grinders, and they, just figured out a way to get it done today.
You mentioned grinders found out a way to get in. How about Dylan Weaver, a guy that's been battling injury all season long, and he had the ankle injury in the first half. Didn't look like he's going to come and return, and he really kind of battled through that in that second half to go out there and contribute.
Yeah, we just told him we're going to tape it up, take 2 Advil, see what you can do. And, he was limited, but he still gave us some valuable minutes in the second half.
Sammy Detweiler, a guy that came out, you talked about being aggressive here, and it seemed like he was aggressive hitting the boards in that first half, and obviously, as always, came up with some big points as well.
Yeah, Sammy just stepped up big time, was really aggressive, got to the rim. They took away his three-point shot, and he did a good job of adjusting and making plays other than just shooting threes.
We talked about how important Grant Miller is to this team, and he got that 3rd personal foul. Mark had to come out there at the end of the 3rd quarter. You can see how important he is, and he came back, or certainly made that difference in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we're a different team with Grant out of the game, and that showed both in the 2nd quarter and 3rd quarter. We said in the 4th quarter the most important thing here is that Grant doesn't pick up his 4th foul, so we just tried to tell he took a big charge even with 3 fouls, and maybe the biggest play of the game there, and took a lot of guts to take that charge with 3 fouls.
Mark, how about Chris Scheller as well? Just all the things he does for your team. That force inside, 16 points tonight. He came up big.
Yeah, I mean, scored. I think he had 5 assists. Just unbelievable game from Chris. I mean, he really led us tonight. He was the guy out there that we wanted the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Mark, sum up this basketball team for me, if you would. Just the run they've had here, kind of put things together to make a run like this for this team to go to the state tournament. Talk about this team, what they've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, I mean this as a compliment. This is one of our least talented teams we've had that's made it to Columbus, and that's a compliment to how hard they work, how hard they play when they're on the court, how well they play together when they're on the court. We've had 83 practices. I don't know if there's another team in the state that's had 83. But we've had days where we've said on Saturdays, you guys, you want the day off or you want to come in? And every time it's let's come in and practice. So that's the reason why they're good. They just, like I said, they're grinders. They're willing to work hard and do things that other high school kids aren't.
All pays off. And just to cap it off here, Mark, of course, looking like you're going to play Richmond Heights next Saturday. Any thoughts on them, knowing they're going to play them in a week from now?
Yeah, David versus Goliath. That's what it is. I can't describe it any better than that.
We'll see what happens there, Mark. Congratulations on the win.
All right, thanks.
That's the voice of Hiland Hawks head basketball coach Mark Schlabel, back with the final numbers right after this.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut designs, nails, pedicures, and massage. Please call for an appointment today at 330-674-3343. Stop by and visit at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
By Sammy Detweiler, 8 for Tony Yoder and 6 for Alex Yoder, 5 apiece for Caden Miller and Grant Miller, 2 apiece for Dylan Weaver and Finn Kelly. For Western, leading the way was Chase Carter. He had 16 points, 11 points for Noah Witt, 7 for Drew Hagee, 5 for Reed Brewster, and also 4 points scored by Colton Miller, and 3 for Can James. Now for the team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
Thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland on the night, they would go 2 of 11 from three-point range for 18%, while Western was 6 of 16 for 37%. Western went 10 of 26 from two-point range for 38%. Hiland, 19 of 26, 73% from the floor tonight. From the free throw line, Hiland 60%, going 12 of 20, while Western was 8 of 10 for 80%. Hiland wins the rebound advantage, grabbing 25 to 19 for Western. Hiland committed 15 turnovers and 14 for Western.
Sammy Detweiler had 10 rebounds for the Hawks and 5 for Shether and 6 rebounds also for Chase Carter, 5 for Drew Hagee. Want to thank Claxon Communications all season long, providing our video live stream coverage, of course, for them. That will come to a close here with the Highlight here for this regional finals. They'll be back with us, of course, for Garaway tomorrow. Thanks to Casey Claxon today, Lydia Brady, Emma Merryman, and also Greg Perkins as well. And thanks to Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Center. We're going to get out of here. We have some interviews we have to get with some players, but stay tuned. We'll have a wrap-up and more coming away here tonight. Again, the Highland moving on to the state tournament for the third time in the last 4 seasons. They'll take on Richmond Heights next Saturday in Dayton as they went 56-46 over Western. So long, everybody.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's on GA Marketplace. They have a 10-pound bag of genuine Idaho potatoes for $4.88, 1 pound Florida red ripe strawberries, and 1 pipe plump blueberries for $2.88, and Smith's premium ice cream for $3.48. They also have Butterball 85% lean ground turkey for $2.99, Nathan's beef franks for $3.99, 31 to 40 count cooked cocktail shrimp for $7.99 a pound, red snapper fillets for $11.79 a pound, and 16-ounce package of tender baby bay scallops for $7.39. Plus, enter the Win Your Height in the Smith's Ice Cream Contest at Roadie's on GA.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Thank you for watching high school basketball from WKLM-FM 95.3. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.